Hello everybody. Welcome to yet another lovely addition to the Milk Podcast. This is episode number 39. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to just take a minute to send out the link. This is our 39th episode of the Milk Podcast. And, I think this is, make sure I hit at everyone with this. Bring your milk, please. Bring your milk and enjoy this lovely stream. Okay. All right. Well, I really like the official podcast, so this is good. My favorite episode was when you invited PewDiePie. Yeah, that one was one of the better ones, I can't lie. Well, I have my Mafia music ready. Yes, yes. But yeah, so don't mind me. I'm just gonna be sending out the link here. Yeah, just send it out to a few people. This isn't going to be a crazy long podcast. Like, usually these episodes are only like an hour long, so we're only going to do an hour again today, as usual. So, there shouldn't be too many surprises there. Anyways, welcome everybody. Welcome. I'm sure you guys are already aware. You're planning on playing something? No, actually, I've never played anything on this channel before. There's a bus outside, I'm sorry. Anyways, I've literally never played anything on this channel before. So like, I don't know what will give you that idea. I've done 39 podcasts related to milk. So just keep that in mind, please. Like, I'm not talking down to you guys, I'm just saying, of course, just keep that in mind. When are you inviting Ryan Reynolds? Pretty soon. I'm thinking most likely, about 5 more episodes from now. I think that would be a good time, honestly. Better time than ever, That's how it is. So. Welcome everybody, welcome. Alright, well there's that. And let me just tweet this out really quick. Because I know a lot of my fans that enjoy watching these milk podcasts tend to come from Twitter, so I want to make sure that I do said service. Delicious. Nice. Okay, yeah, so I think that's just about all the links sent out. So welcome everybody. This is the Milk Podcast number 39. Yes, I know. We're getting close to 50. You know what? 50 might actually be when we invite Ryan Reynolds on here. But yeah, make sure if this is your first milk stream, please, sit back, relax, get a tall glass of milk and a shot of milk. And what you're gonna want to do is chug the big glass of milk, right? And then just take a shot of the small glass. And this is, can't believe it's already episode 39. Time's flying, it's crazy, I can't believe it, honestly. But yeah, no, I am definitely excited for this podcast. Like I said, number 39. Crazy. Alright, so I think it's just about time to get into this podcast. Because right now I've just been kind of doing the intro, so I think it's time that we actually get into the podcast. Now, I am going to put in a little bit of music, just quietly, just a wee bit, and please let me know in chat if it starts to get a little too loud. Yeah, just let me know if it starts to get a little too loud. I'll be sure to fix that. Okay. Here we go. Oh wait, hold up. You guys can't hear because I have to do something. Sorry, that was my beat. I'm sorry, this is a little unprofessional for these podcasts, I must admit, yes. But I have seemed to have made a slight mistake. Alright, so now I just gotta change this and then you guys should be able to hear it. I do apologize once again. Sorry about this, everybody. Alright. I'm gonna turn this down a little because it's like matching my volume for my mic. Alright. Yeah, it is a little loud. Okay, this is good. Alright, cool. So, yeah, number 39 of the Milk Podcast. Welcome everybody. Welcome Fupon, Sierra, Taco, Armed Robot. Welcome everybody. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing swell. Gold Majora, TF Freak, Moon Angel Fire. My point is, welcome everybody. I hope you all are doing swell. Can't be sad listening to Milk Bar. You really can't, honestly. But yes, I hope you all are doing swell. I hope you guys are thirsty for some delicious milk facts. Here's some great fun facts. Cows produce an average of 6.3 gallons of milk daily, and 350,000 glasses of milk in a lifetime. Cows eat about 100 pounds of food every day and drink 50 gallons of water. To get the amount of calcium in an 8-ounce glass of milk, you'd have to eat 1/4 cup of broccoli, 7 oranges, or 6 slices of wheat bread. All that in one 8-ounce glass of milk, believe it or not. Farmers measure milk in pounds, actually, not gallons. I know it's a little crazy. It's yeah. A cow will produce an average of 6.3 gallons of milk every day. That's more than 2,300 gallons a year. U.S. dairy farms produce roughly 21 billion gallons of milk annually. The average American consumes almost 25 gallons of milk a year. June is actually National Dairy Month, so keep that in mind next time you are in June and you might want to, you know, next time it's June and you might be thinking about cutting off your dairy, just keep in mind it is National Dairy Month. So the greatest amount of milk ever produced in 1 year was 59,298 pounds by a Holstein cow named Robtham Sioux Patty. On a dairy farm, a farmer's day begins and ends with milking the cows. You hear that? Imagine milking a cow every time you wake up and go to bed. Pretty crazy, I know. Fresh milk will stay fresher longer if you add a pinch of salt to each quart. It might throw off the taste of the milk a little bit. However, it's worth it in the end. I mean, the milk will last longer, and overall you'll have a much better quality of life when you are drinking your milk. A cow is more valuable for its milk, cheese, butter, and yogurt than for its beef. So, if you want to use your cow's resources as much as you absolutely can, go for the more dairy side and not the meat, the beef. After all, this is the milk podcast, and of course, you know, we care about our cows here, so. The home delivery of milk, like the milkman, started in 1942 as a war conservation measure. More than 1,000 new dairy products are introduced each year. Now those are just a few facts about milk. There are plenty more, and I know you guys are all viewers that happen to come back a lot, so I think definitely you guys would love to hear some more milk facts. Now, you can actually drink milk past its date. It doesn't always work, however, sometimes you can end up, if you have enough milk, if there's only a little bit of milk left in the carton, it tends to go bad a lot quicker. So if you don't drink your milk for a while and the date has passed, chance is that your milk is actually still good, believe it or not. So please, you know, maybe give it a little taste, a little sniff, so we are conserving our resources and getting as much out of our friendly cow's milk as we can. Here's some more interesting facts about milk. People were herding cattle and drinking milk before they even began engaging in before they even began engaging in agriculture over 10,000 years ago. Making milk is one of humanity's very first foods. Milk is, wait for it, legendary. Many different cultures, including Greeks, Romans, Celts, Egyptians, Sumerians, Mongolians, Indians, all incorporated milk in their foundational myths. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm really stuttering today, this is horrible. In their foundational myths and legends, and valued it as the food of gods. The gods and kings of ancient summer would drink milk to become strong and immortal. Here's a fun fact coming straight to you from Well Taco. Cats like milk. However, I do have a side fact branching off of that. Now, dairy isn't exactly good for cats, but here's the problem. The cats like milk, of course. However, dairy is not always good for cats. Sometimes it can give them digestion issues and stuff. So, You can give your cat milk once in a while, but don't keep feeding it to him unless you buy like the special kind that is specifically meant to give to animals, like cats. So please be careful about that with your friendly furry friends. The ancient Greeks regarded milk as medicine, and their Olympic athletes fueled themselves with milk. Here's a quick little milk joke for you guys. Whenever I go to work out, if I drink milk beforehand, my stomach tends to get a little upset, but I'll tell you what. Just because my stomach gets upset doesn't mean I won't stop drinking my favorite cow juice. You know what I'm saying? Both Nero's wife and Cleopatra were known to bathe in milk on a regular basis to rejuvenate their skin. Nero's wife kept 500 donkeys to keep her tub full of milk to dispel all of the diseases and blights. By 3000 BC, ancient Egyptians were large dairy consumers and recorded their dairy farming on temple walls. Julius Caesar believed that the Celts and Germans were so large because they ate meat and drank milk. So you hear that, guys? If you want to become large, drink your milk, and perhaps even eat your beef too. You might not know. Sometimes things happen. Most people today drink cow's milk. However, other mammals also produce milk in different parts of the world, such as sheep, goats, camels, donkeys, some horses, yaks, water buffalo, reindeer, and even moose. Now, here's a little known fact about milk. It actually has every nutrient that your body needs to live. So, in theory, if you were quite so mad as to do so, you could survive only on milk. Of course, be careful, but take it at your own risk. Milk has purifying properties. It actually is a great way to detox and cleanse your body. So just like Cleopatra used to literally bathe in it, feel free to bathe in your milk, drink it, do whatever you want, as long as you're sure that it's going to be cleansing your body and giving you nothing but good vibes. People who drink more milk during formative years grow taller. So, if you're under the age of 18, drink lots of milk if you would like to get taller. Keep that one in mind. Countries that drink milk are smarter and tend to win more Nobel Peace Prizes. Milk is the best recovery drink after a workout or other physical activity. The combination of carbohydrates, fat, protein, and other micronutrients make milk the premier recovery drink, possibly even more effective than commercially available sports drinks at promoting recovery from strength and endurance exercises. Milk is the most hydrating beverage you can drink. Researchers used water as a control and assigned a value of 1.0 on the Body Hydrating Index, BHI, skim milk, which was a 1.5, and full-fat milk at a 1.5 also. Lactose intolerance can actually be cured, believe it or not. Milk is the most nutritiously dense food you can buy. At 25 cents per serving, milk is a low-cost option with 9 essential nutrients to our health, including protein, calcium, potassium, phosphorus, riboflavin, niacin, as well as vitamins A, D, and B12. The top milk drinking country is Finland, drinking about 95 gallons per person per year. The top 5 countries are Finland at 361.19 kilograms, Sweden at 355.86 kilograms, the Netherlands at 320.15 kilograms, Switzerland at 315 kilograms, Greece at 314.69 kilograms, and the US ranks 16th at 253.8 kilograms. So to all of my US viewers out there, please drink your milk so we can become the top milk drinking country in the world. It would make me absolutely happier than ever if we would become the the #1 milk drinking country, because right now we're kind of falling a little behind in 16th. So please, if you're in the US, make sure you drink your milk. California is the top state in the US for milk production and accounts for 1/5 of all of the US's milk production. Milk today is still produced by family farms. 98% of dairy farms in the US are family owned and operated. Now those are some pretty good milk facts, am I right? Don't worry, we're just getting started. You guys know me, you guys are well aware of the Milk Podcast, so you guys know that I have a lot of facts, basically about milk and of cows and other facts, basically. Excuse me a second, please. While I catch up on chat. Okay, so I actually am quite behind. Invite Danny DeVito. I think who that is. Well, Golden Majora, you are missing out. He is such a great man. What is my favorite kind of milk? Chocolate milk and strawberry milk are good and all, but I think I have to go with the OG, the original gangster, or perhaps even OM if you prefer, the original milk flavor, because it is the best for you, healthily, and it's really good. Welcome TB, Crom, Kirby, and Sonic 502. I think you may have left, but either way I missed welcoming you, so I do apologize. Welcome to the stream, hope you're doing swell. Bring your milk and enjoy this lovely stream. Of course, Well Taco. Hey CJ Destroyer Gaming, if you're still here, welcome. If I missed you, I do apologize. This is actually Milk Podcast #1. Actually, you are incorrect. This is Milk Podcast number 39. So I'm a fat fan of that milk. I'm glad to hear it, Armed Robot. I'm very glad to hear it. Please, no royalty-free music. I just remembered that you said when you hit 1,000 subs, it will cure my depression. What about Sierra? She'll probably be fine too. Because I'm assuming that once that gets done, then, what can't I do? You know what I mean? Yo, where did this huge number of subs come from? Probably the 35th Milk Podcast, I would say, because that's when we invited Ryan Reynolds on it. That was pretty cool. So you can't be sad listening to the Milk Bar. I know, bro. 5.8K on that vid. Holy cow! I know, right? Literally, holy cow! Like milk. You know what I mean? Sit back and relax and enjoy this milky stream. Fun fact, Fun fact, the main breeds are Ayrshire, Brown, Swiss, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. Guernsey, I probably screwed that up, I'm sorry. Holstein, Jersey, and milking Shorthorn. A 7th, red and white, is a variation of the Holstein breed. Welcome, Cheat Freak, how are you doing? I hope you're doing swell if you were still here. I do apologize that I missed a lot of people coming in. I was reading lots of milk facts and I was very focused on the milk at first, so I'm catching up now. I do apologize. This is a good milk stream, I dig it. Thank you, Cheat Freak, I appreciate that. Fun fact, due to their thick skin, hair, and natural insulation, dairy cows prefer temperatures between 40 and 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Farmers in colder climates have several ways to take care of their cows in the winter, such as closing the barn doors or having plastic curtains over the open sides of the barn. During the summer, farmers keep their cows cool by turning on their barn's fans and water misters. We are hardcore milk fans. I'm glad to hear it. I am very glad to hear it. Why am I watching this? Of course, you came here for the milk facts. Because you're in need of calcium. Y'all know how much I love milk. I'm glad to hear it. I am also a huge fan of milk. Just like you, Link, the legendary dairy farmer of time. Exactly, that is what I am saying. That joke is way too cheesy for me. We need Legend of Zelda, dairy farmer of immortality. Big cats are not kittens. Yeah. Big cats, not kittens, is what... Yeah, well, Taco. Fun fact, an average dairy cow produces 7 to 9 gallons of milk a day. That's about 128 glasses of great tasting, nutrient-packed goodness. Am I allowed here if I like almond milk? Of course you are, yes. If you like almond milk, that is fine too. Preferably, we prefer like the cow milk, like the, very generic. However, we are accepting for all milk fans, because we all share one thing in common, and that is that we all enjoy milk. So, feel free. If you want to become large, drink your milk. Oh, I will, Link, I will. Good. I like 2-gallon milk. 2-gallon milk. Fun fact, milk is great for neutralizing the effects of a spicy food beyond a certain point. If you have to eat something spicy, it is the best beverage. Now that I can say is reliably one of the best pieces of advice I can give. Thankfully for us milk lovers, spicy food is nothing to us, because when we drink milk, that is the absolute best beverage that you can get, or best thing in general that you can get to help cure your spice that is all in your mouth and on your tongue. So if you eat something spicy, go for milk, of course. 2-gallon milk, please. Milk is an actual energy drink. Finland has the best education system, and they drink lots of milk. You hear that, guys? Not only if you want to grow big, tall, and, have strong bones, would you want to drink milk, but also, it makes you smart, too. So, of course, there are plenty of benefits to drinking milk. Keep that in mind, please. Fooling freak. People were already herding dairy cattle over 7,500 years ago, even before they engaged in agriculture. Welcome back, Fupont. I'm glad that you brought your milk. Pasture is credited with revolutionizing the safety of milk and, in turn, the ability to store and distribute milk well beyond the farm. Commercial pasteurization machines were introduced in 1895. In 1884, the first milk bottle was invented in New York State. Milk isn't generic. Milk is for strong boys and girls. You are correct. Yes, he said it. Fun fact, ants live in colonies which can have populations in their millions, and other ant species herd aphid cattle, which they can eat, and also milk for honeydew, a plant sap excreted by the aphids. They often have their own fences to prevent the aphids from staying away. I'm drinking some milk as well. I'm quite happy with it. Well, of course you would be. I mean, honestly, if you're drinking a nice, friendly glass of milk, you are definitely going to be having a good time, that is for sure. So guys, so far I think this has been a really good stream. However, it is far from over. We still have about a half an hour left of fun milk-filled facts, and even if you guys would like, I could tell some milk and or cow puns just to ease the tensions, as it is around halfway through the end of the stream now. You know what, I think I shall do just the sort, and I shall look up some terrific milk puns that I can share that will give you guys quite the chuckle, because this has been a lot of knowledge to take in. However, if you want to take one thing from the stream, remember that milk is very good for you. Feel free to join the milk Discord in the description. We talk about milk all the time on there. Definitely keep that in mind. You know, if you're really into milk like everyone in chat is here, join the milk Discord for sure. Also, one more fun fact before we get to nice funny little jokes to lighten the mood a little. One more quick fact. Milk is a nice creamer, so if you drink stuff such as coffee, tea, perhaps even hot chocolate, or other hot drinks, milk works as a very great creamer, which not only makes it taste a little more vanilla sort of, but it makes it just a lot more creamy and just in my opinion, I'm a great milk fan myself, so I believe that adding milk to things definitely enhances its flavor for sure. I prefer whole milk over other options personally. Yeah, whole milk has all of the fat in it, however, it definitely has a lot of nutrients. Shigeru Miyamoto drinks lots of milk, that's why he created some of the best games of all time. Correct. How do you feel about the Mega Milk meme? I think it is quite chortle-inducing. Yes, I do care for the Mega Milk meme. It is pretty good. Hello, welcome Moonhoshiko. Welcome to the 39th edition of the Milk Podcast. We decided that on number 50 of the Milk Podcast we were going to have Danny DeVito. Because for the 35th Milk Podcast, which was just a few days ago, we had Ryan Reynolds on, the nice man who was playing the voicing role of Detective Pikachu in the movie Detective Pikachu. So, however, we're about halfway through the stream, a little over halfway through the stream now, so we thought it'd be great to come a little back from all this knowledge and education that we're having, you know, and just take a second to just relax and have some nice, funny milk puns. What would you say if somebody took your books without you wanting them to? You'd say, oh, that is utterly inconsiderate. I can't milk heads or tails of this situation. Wow. Dude, I can't believe the 39th edition of the Milk Podcast just so happens to also be on April Fool's Day. What a coincidence. When your coworker drinks a lot of milk, he's a cow worker. What would you say when somebody steals your lovely glass of milk that you really wanted all day? How dare he! What would you say at the end of a letter? Signed, your dairy best friend. What would you say for your friend that's name is Michaela? What would be a great nickname for her if perhaps she was also very well into drinking milk and milk byproducts? You would call her Milkayla. Ha ha ha. I believe that's gonna do it for all of the milk jokes this stream. It was a nice little break. However, I think it's about time that we get back into the milk facts again. Wait, what did you say before? Wait. Hold on. Where is she? Wait, how did I lose it? How did I lose it? Wait. Oh, you said, I can't drink milk, I'm sick. Oh, I'm also lactose intolerant, Lamau. Well, that's okay, Moon. There's plenty of great alternatives to milk. They have almond milk, which is also very good for you. Maybe not as good as normal milk, however, according to one of the facts that I read a little earlier, it did say that lactose intolerance was supposedly curable, so definitely look into that for sure. I've had evaporated milk exactly once. It wasn't dairy good. Wow. Soy milk must be Spanish. Oh, you guys are killing me. These are quite excellent. Alright. Now, did you know that 1 cup or 240 milliliters of whole cow's milk with 3.25% fat provides 149 calories? It's 88% water, 7.7 grams, 7.7 grams of protein, 11.7 grams of carbs. Sugar is 12.3 grams, 0 grams of fiber, and 8 grams of fat. Excuse me, I'm afraid my music has just turned off. Alright, there we go. I do apologize for that. We don't say sensitive jokes here. You mean quite Gouda? Yes. Unfun fact. Milk is also terrible for people when they're sick due to its level of viscosity and not melding well with the buildup of phlegm in one's throat. Sorry, sick people, but stay away until you get better from the milk. But feel free to continue to enjoy the Milk Podcast. Yes, I do encourage such actions as, if you're sick, drinking milk might not perhaps be the best idea. It is not the worst idea, however, it is just not the best one. As my friend CheatFreak47 over here said, it tends to cling to your throat and make it all, you know, not so good for you. However, you can still enjoy the Milk Podcast, so feel free to drop on by anytime there's a Milk Podcast, even if you are sick. Fun fact. When big cats eat cows, they prefer to eat them from their breasts. I just found from another source, milklife.com, that milk has 8 grams of high quality protein in it. So, if you're looking for good protein, then definitely I would highly recommend drinking lots of milk. Once again, back into the category of drinking lots of milk every single day, you will tend to get lots of nutrients and overall just lots of good things that your body truly needs. So definitely, if you're looking for good For fiber, not so good for that. However, it does have vitamins, protein, and sugar, and just good things for your body. It also keeps your bones strong because it has vitamin D in it. Milk is one of the top source of calcium in Americans' diets. It would take 7 cups of raw broccoli just to get as much calcium as you would get in just a single 8-ounce glass of milk. So don't eat broccoli, consume milk. Believe it or not, also, milk contains potassium, which most people look at bananas when they think calcium. However, just because everybody says bananas have a lot of potassium in it, they're actually incorrect. For as milk tends to give out a lot more potassium than even a single banana could. So definitely, there are a lot of benefits to drinking milk, but you know, definitely calcium is a good one. So if maybe you're feeling a little under the weather, maybe a glass of milk wouldn't be too bad. Just don't go crazy with it, as we mentioned before, because it's very viscous and it might tend to go down a little more rough and like want to cling to things. So welcome, Stitch Kid, to the Milk Podcast, episode number 39. This is a podcast where we talk about all things milk related, including milk puns and milk facts, and facts about cows and the countries that drink the most milk and stuff of the sort. Like I said, this is the 39th edition. You might even consider it a cow-incidence that the 39th edition of the Milk Podcast just so happened to occur on April 1st. However, you'd be sorely mistaken if you were thinking that. Now, as I'm sure many of you are aware, milk has a lot of vitamin D in it. Also, so does the sunlight. However, milk is much better for you and can tend to get you a lot more vitamin D than the sunlight can. So, overall, if you're missing out on vitamin D, do not be shy. Feel free, grab a glass of milk, you know, grab a tall glass, chug it as fast as you can, and then get a shot glass of milk, and then just take a shot of milk. So this better end with a picture of you in a cow costume. Ooh, well, what if I told you it does? I know. We have 15 minutes until the end of this. We have 15 minutes until the end of this stream. So of course, you know, anything can happen at this point. Anything can happen. Don't mind me, I'm just looking up some more terrific cow facts. Okay, I do apologize. Then I'm here for it. Okay, cool. But yeah, we will get to that towards the end, do not worry. Our least favorite milk meme is when people go into grocery stores and throw milk jugs on the ground, causing them to explode. It's such a waste of good milk, and a waste of time too. You know how long it takes to clean up that puddle of milk? A lot of time. So of course, please do not support these horrible videos on YouTube or any other social media. Be sure to comment down below, free the milk, to show your support to stop these events from happening. Milk is also an excellent source of vitamin B12. Not only is it a great source for vitamin D, but also vitamin B12, which is definitely one of the key vitamin B12 is one of the key vitamins that you're gonna need, and of course, vitamin B12 is also in milk. Therefore, another reason you should drink milk if you don't already. Milk is actually also an excellent source of riboflavin. Now, this riboflavin, it helps you convert your food into energy. So, in a way, it's almost like your metabolism. Not really at all, actually, but sort of. So definitely, milk helps you convert your food into energy. So, it's not the best pre-workout drink. However, it'll definitely help you convert your food into energy. So, you might have a little more energy during a workout at the expense of maybe a stomach ache or an upset stomach from working out with dairy in your stomach. Milk contains as much phosphorus as 1 single cup of kidney beans. Now, I know that might be a little hard to believe, but it's true. A serving of milk contains 25% of your daily recommended amount of phosphorus, so be careful, but also keep that in mind next time you're drinking milk. How does the podcast feel about breasts? Because they're the sole body capable of producing milk. They're the sole part of the body capable of producing milk, and objectively the most superior body part. Well, that's up to you to decide. Here on the Milk Podcast, we mostly talk about the kinds of milk that you can buy in stores. However, of course, that's not to say that breast milk is bad either, because of course, it is what helps our babies stay alive and thrive. Also, that's just more proof from our fact that we said earlier that you can survive off of only milk. So definitely, not a bad idea to drink milk, but of course, you know, breast milk, that's up to you to decide, really. Regular whole milk contains less than 4% fat. The fat in the milk is actually in its cream. I'm sorry, let me rephrase. The fat in the milk is actually cream. That's why it's often called full cream milk. Next time you try to go making the perfect coffee or hot chocolate at home, try using skimmed milk, because there's no fat. The protein levels naturally become higher. In the UK, the first sell-by dates went on to milk and cream products in the 1950s. Marks and Spencer started using them to give people confidence in their products and chilled cabinets. People were used to finding milk and cream on their doorstep every morning because it was traditionally delivered by a milkman. Cow udder holds up to 25 and 50 pounds of pure milk. It's difficult to obtain enough calcium without consuming milk, believe it or not. Goat milk is non-allergenic. Goat milk does not have the protein that the main stimulant of allergic reactions have in them, such as lactoglubin. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm having a little trouble talking today. I think my throat's just a bit dry. Let me get a quick drink of my milk here. Of course. We know you love milk, but please have some restraint. We don't want anyone getting sick. Yes, please understand that as good as milk is, and as much as you might, as good as milk is, as much as you might want to, drink a lot of it, please restrain yourself and, just restrain yourself, don't drink too much milk, but of course have fun. Cows produce around 200,000 glasses of milk in their lifetime. Milk not only rehydrates the body, but it provides a host of beneficial nutrients and protects the teeth at the same time. That's right, you heard me. Not only is milk good for your physical body, but it's also good for things such as your teeth, which allow you to consume other foods and chew. All cows are female. Male cattle are actually called bulls. Now I know that's a relatively simple one, but it's one that people tend to forget, is that male cows are called bulls and female cows are just cows. Dairy cows provide over 90% of the entire planet's milk supply. Goat's milk contains more butterfat than cow's milk. Each different strain of dairy goat yields a different flavor of milk. The goat's milk is a primary ingredient in cheeses like feta, caprino, Jervik, and Rocamadour. Excuse me, I'm not very familiar with different types of cheeses. I am into dairy products, but my forte is mostly milk and milk facts, so I do apologize if I had said any of those wrong. I do sincerely apologize. But yeah, so let's get back to some more milk facts. Goat's milk's breast break down during digestion in 20 minutes, whereas a cow... Excuse me, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. I was looking at chat. Goat's milk breaks down during digestion in 20 minutes, whereas a cow's milk takes an entire hour. So, if you're looking for a quick... if you're looking for milk that breaks down a lot quicker than normal milk, definitely go for goat's milk. There's more calcium in 1 cup of milk than there is in 16 cups of spinach. You'll need to eat more than 48 cups of spinach to get the recommended daily intake of calcium. Lactose intolerance is often confused with milk allergies. Lactose intolerance is not an allergic reaction to dairy foods. Rather, it is the inability to digest the milk sugar lactose. Lactose-free milk and yogurt are good alternatives to drinking milk for people that are lactose intolerant. Aged cheeses such as cheddar and Swiss are also low in lactose. Many people with lactose intolerance can drink up to 1 glass of milk daily without problems. So even if you are lactose intolerant, please, you can still drink a little bit of milk. You know, it doesn't have to be a lot, but definitely milk has enough nutrients and good things for your body that it wouldn't hurt too much, you know. Wonder what is the actual nutritional stats of human breast milk are. Link the Dairy Farmer of Time. Would you research this for us and deliver us the facts about only the most sanitized facts about the subjects on Milk Podcast number 40? Swiss Peru. Why, of course. In fact, you know what? I think I'll do that now. Now, I believe this might vary from person to person. However, per 1 cup or 246 grams of breast milk, it's 171 calories, a total of 11 grams of fat, 4.9 of which are saturated, 1.2 of which are polyunsaturated, and 4.1 of which are monounsaturated fat. 34 milligrams of cholesterol, 42 milligrams of sodium, 125 milligrams of potassium, total carbohydrates of 17, 0 grams of dietary fibers, and 17 grams of sugars, 2.5 grams of protein. It is 10% vitamin A, 20% vitamin C, 7% calcium, 0% iron, 1% vitamin D, 0% vitamin B6, 1% cobalamin, and 1% magnesium. That is the official nutrition facts for breast milk for those interested. Of course, you know, hearing those back to back versus what with normal cow's milk is, it makes the breast milk seem a little underrated. However, do not underestimate breast milk. Of course, you know, it is very popular for, you know, feeding the little babies, and it is definitely, you know, good enough to keep them alive, so that's good for sure. That's some highly efficient milk. No wonder why breastfeeding is so popular. Why, of course, yes. Low calorie and lots of nutrients, so definitely very good. Alright. Well, I think we are just about at the end of this stream now. Now, as for that cow picture I promised earlier, I did admit that I'm going to show a picture of myself in a cow outfit to show my loving support and appreciation, and of course I will not go back on my word. I will not. So here I am, in a cow outfit. Excuse me while I just get this in a frame real quick. I didn't quite have this prepared yet, because I didn't know anybody would ask. I'm for sure looking forward to a lot more milk facts. I'm for sure looking forward to a lot more milk facts in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I shall catch you guys in the next stream. So thank you all for watching. I shall catch you guys in the next Milk podcast. So yeah, I appreciate all of you Milk fans. I hope you guys learned something new today. I thought this was a great stream. We had a good time. We listed off some puns, some pretty darn cool facts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this just as much as I did making it. And real quick, like I said, feel free to join the Milk Discord. It's in the description. We only ever talk about milk on there, so if you're coming for anything else, unfortunately it just might not be the place for you, because we talk mostly about milk and dairy products and stuff of the sort. So keep that in mind. Also, do not forget, we will be having an official party, and in July it's going to be one of the coolest, or excuse me, sorry, June is going to be one of the most epic streams that I've had in a while, because that is National Dairy Month, so I am for sure super excited about that. I cannot wait for National Dairy Month in June. Super excited for that. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed. It was a great podcast. I really did enjoy it. And I hope you guys did too. So I shall catch you guys all in the next stream. Thank you all for watching. And I think that's about it. Join the Milk Discord if you're interested. And yeah, I shall see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.